Matter of fact, you are so important to God that God does not allow you to watch for your own soul. All right. The Bible says, obey them that have the rule over you and submit yourself. For they watch for your soul and must give an account. Over in Corinthians, they had 4 churches in one. You know, some was following Paul, some was following Cephas, Peter, some was following Apollos, and then others was following Christ, which means they didn't have a pastor. So if you don't have no pastor when the rapture comes, who's going to give an account for you? Oh, that's something to think about, isn't it? I can't get no help. So, because why do I need somebody to watch for my soul? All the ways a man is right in his own eyes. So I always think that I'm right. Matter of fact, I have to tell my wife sometime, even a stop clock is right twice a day. Y'all don't get that, do you? You got to be ready. No, all is well. Why y'all look at me like that? Some people have problems saying I'm wrong, I'm sorry. You can be sorry, don't know you're sorry. All right, I'm just doing preliminary. For real, I'm going to get to it in a few minutes. But I'm just coming to say, I don't know when I'll be back, so I'm trying to help y'all. The first thing, I came up in the old church. My mother was saved when we were born, a pastor. So it was 7 of us. We all had to sit right there on the front seat. My mother played the piano, but she didn't play the organ like Rachel. That girl couldn't go. You bad, girl. So anyway, used to be my organist. That was the best. Yes. and the point is, and Mother would watch us while she played the scripts out. I'll guide you with my eyes. Yes. Y'all don't know about that. You know, and if you cut up, they would apply the board of correction to the seat of knowledge. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And ironing cords, and belts and switches, and we couldn't scuff our feet. We had to say yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, and all that. And they would tell you we're beating you to keep you out of jail, and y'all don't remember that kind of stuff. And we didn't get timeouts. They put timeouts on your backside. And I said all that to say, back in the old church, saints were so deep they came out the outside some. And they wouldn't smile because they thought they were enforcers of God's law, legalists. You know, and so the church was, be sober. Well, we couldn't shoot marble because the Bible said marble not. Everybody's so and so deep like they sucking solid. Yeah, come on, somebody. They would maul our heads, and the church was not a happy place. So when some of my brothers grew up, they never would go back to church. So the point I'm trying to make to you is learn how to laugh. Keep an atmosphere in the church that's not so structured. Because soon you get out the door, some of y'all don't even wait the service over. You know, you'll be cutting up and like, well, the Lord wants you to be happy. The church ought to be the happiest. Help me, somebody. But all God requires you is to stay out of sin. He came that you may have life more abundant, which speaks of longevity of life and the quality of life. So if you smile and laugh, you see what I'm saying? Then you won't get so upset when other folks laugh at you. Because they do laugh at you. And even God has a sense of humor. The Bible said, Elder Morgan, he said he sits on the circle of the world and laughs me into derision. Look at him, what do you think he's doing? So all I'm trying to say is, with this change that's coming, and it's here, we'll talk about this in a few minutes, is here now. You're going to have to prepare the womb, the church, for what God is about to do. Touch your neighbor, the harvest is on the way. But when they come in and you sit up there rolling your eyes and got an attitude, and looking all deep, they ain't gonna stay. Because the church is too judgmental. Jesus. Amen. I did a lot of things earlier, Lady Rachel. If I had to do it again, I'd change. But a life ought to teach you something. If you're going to be a 21st century fisherman, you can't fish with the old mentality. Are y'all still here? This is a 21st century church. And it has a lot of tradition to it, but some of that tradition you got to throw out the window. Oh, I didn't hear nothing. Mother, how you doing? God bless you, Mother. I'm blessed. Would you turn your Bibles, Elder?